Good afternoon, it's time to get back to Theodoro, so let's plunge right into it. We're going for Gothic Invasion. We need to have all the Germanic cultured provinces in Europe under our control, our direct control. So vassals aren't going to cut it. So we had a bit of a monster session yesterday. It was about 5.5 hours long, and we can see the fruits of that labour right here. We took some land, but the Ottomans pimp-slapped us and forced us to give up Crimea. We made Crimea our vassal again, though. Although at some point Crimea revolted against us, but we forced them back into being our vassal yet again. So here's the situation as it is. Thankfully our vassals don't quite want to rise up against us. They did when Novgorod was backing them, but now Novgorod is tied up in another war. Good luck to them on that front. But Muscovy, they're a good friend, but I don't want them getting too strong. After all, when it comes to Orthodox real estate, it's their land that I'm going to want, and surely we're going to butt heads over the rest of these Russian-cultured provinces. Well, Belarusian and Ruthenian, but the point still stands. Muscovy grows ever stronger, but if I give them a port, then they will be able to take expansion ideas, and they will start taking Siberia, which is, in my opinion, where their real strength comes from. So what are we going to do about this? I wasn't in any particular hurry to declare a no casus belli war on Novgorod. So, yeah. No, I don't plan on integrating Kiev just yet, although it is quite the idea. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. You know what, that's actually a really good idea. Why don't I do exactly that? Huh, it's actually going to progress, that's nice. Which means that we're going to want our man from Astrakhan back home. We are already at force limit and our troops are getting paid. We're making tons of money every month. Just kidding, that is a graphical bug. We're not actually making tons of money, but at least we can afford full advisors. And next year, somebody please remind me to make my heir a general so that he can die. Wouldn't mind if he rode a horse either, that would be quite nice. So, what do we do? You're going there, I'm telling you that much. And we're going to let just enough time pass so that we can get our diplomat home. Not using, or rather not wasting any diplo relations as I can see. And Crimea hate us, so we're not going to be able to integrate them anytime soon. Karakorum, yeah, they hate us, but they're at war with the Ottomans. The Ottomans are actually embroiled in quite the big war at the moment, but the Ottomans are going to win because they are the Ottomans. Go figure. So, what happens now? Time was actually flowing faster than I thought. Well, not the biggest fan of the Ottomans. The only problem is that Muscovy don't want to join in. Let's change that. I think it's high time that the Ottomans died, frankly. No real point worrying about Tunis here. Hopefully Mamluks don't give them military access, because that would be horrible. Oh, they are friendly. Well, we're going to have to worry about Tunis then, and their Tech 9. What a pity. Alright, let's just declare war on the Ottomans, because I want to, and I need no better reason than that. Which means I'm going to set fire to my capital and get out of there. Good, all of our friends joined in, and the numbers at a glance look like they're in our favour. We'll see if it remains that way. After all, Hungary is a tech behind, and so is Muscovy. But then again, Ottomans have already mobilized for a big war, whereas Hungary and Muscovy, they have not. So, let's just go for it. Kiev are just below wanting to assist me in battles. Because they're being annexed, that's actually stopping that. Astrakhan, on the other hand, they would happily join in. Well, that's a shame, because Kiev's troops would have really helped us out. If we can't rely on them, we can't rely on them. Simple as. Just get our extra man on the go. I want to fire my advisor as soon as I can, because he's costing me an arm and a leg. But Let's go, I guess. Question is, which way do I want to go on this? Kind of want to defend my capital. Their navy is far too powerful for us, and I rather think they scuttled the Mamluk fleet, so we're not going to have naval superiority, which is a shame, but not much I can do about that. Well, I suppose I could privateer Constantinople and make sure that you're home at war. I think that still works. I hope that still works. For me, the first 10 minutes is usually shaky as biz when the streamer starts. Do you mean in terms of performance? Or how I'm actually doing in-game? Actually, that's a little vague. Do you mean Twitch performance? Or my performance in-game? Okay, this is all very nice, Muscovy, but if you could please join us. And don't declare your own war, please. That would be horrible. Now, my hoping is that the Ottomans are so busy over here that they're not even going to notice our sneak attack. I want his capital. And I want him to take a crossing penalty if he wants to come and get me. Sure enough, he's blockading that, but I don't trust my troops here. Holy war, so it's battles that matter, which means we're probably not going to get ticking war score from that, because we're not going to be winning these wars. Take the faster route if you don't mind. Unfortunately, we don't have any siege pips. It's very risky of me to spread out here, but I want to go for the quick kill if at all possible. Jake, Twitch is being crap. What is happening? It's no big surprise that Twitch is being crap. But I am at war with the Ottomans. It's a shame. I would love to have you around to make the integration of Kiev go all that much faster, but I need my better relations over time or my trade efficiency. Given the aggressive expansion I have around the area, let's probably go for the better relations over time guy. I wonder if he has any follow-up events. And I don't want people attaching to me, strangely enough. I really do wonder if he's going to come and wreck my day. After all, he could just turn some troops around and walk over here. That would leave